Hey first graders, Mr. Bell here. Ready for your next art project? Alright, let's go. This next project is going to be where you use primary colors, that's red, yellow, and blue, to make secondary colors. Alright, let's talk about this. If you had red paint and yellow paint and mixed them together, you would get what color paint? Red plus yellow equals, if you said orange, you're correct. Think about mixing mustard and ketchup together. It turns orange. All right. What about if you mix yellow and blue? What color will you get? If you said green, you're correct. Yellow paint and blue paint will turn green. Now what if you mixed red paint with blue paint? What color will it turn? If you said purple, you're correct. And you will use these colors on your project today when you make your primary and secondary colored pumpkins. All right, here we go. Get a sheet of paper. If you don't have a sheet of paper and a pencil, go ahead and get one now. Press pause, go get it, bring it back, press play again. And here we go. First, let's put some grass. I don't know, some kind of line like this. Make the line however you want. I'm going to try to make it look kind of like grass. And then, I'm going to draw a pumpkin in the grass. I'm not going to show the bottom of the pumpkin. The grass is covering up the bottom. I'm going to do this side now. All right. There you go. And we're going to put two curvy lines in there. Put one curvy line over here and one curvy line over here. We want to leave this space in the middle open because that's where we're going to put the face. Okay. First though, I'm going to draw a stem. I like to make it bigger here and smaller here. You make the stem however you want. Put a couple lines in there. Now I'm ready for the face. And your pumpkin can be happy, sad, mad, scary, however you want. Okay? If you don't want to put a face on your pumpkin, then don't put a face on your pumpkin. Okay? Just leave it empty in the middle. But you do need to have 3 sections. 3 empty sections. I'm going to go ahead and put a face in mine. I'm going to draw some triangles for the eyes. And make mine kind of scary. Eyebrows. Do an upside down triangle instead of the other way around. There we go. Make the little triangle shapes. Have some sharp teeth. Okay. And I'm going to draw a moon up here. I'm going to draw a crescent moon. And I'll add this part next. All seen those before, haven't we? You could do a full moon or a half moon. It's totally up to you. Now once you have that part all done, then trace it with a black marker. If you don't have a black marker, then trace it really hard with your pencil. Just make sure you can see the lines. And my stem, eyebrows. Try to use the pointy part of your marker. You get detail better that way. You can use any shape mouth, nose, or eyes you want. This is just an example. Don't even have to have teeth if you don't want. Pumpkin does not have to be scary. It can be funny. You don't even have to have a face in yours if you don't want to. You can just draw a pumpkin. But we will be using primary colors in a little bit to color it in. There we go. And the last part. There we go. That part's all done. Now remember, whatever kind of face you want to put on there. Here's one that I made happy. Here's one that I made looks a little worried. And I have this. Okay. You decide. This one has a half a moon. And this one has a full moon. There's different ways to do your grass. Alright. And here we go. Now comes the primary color part. And I only want you to use red, yellow, and blue. Just like we talked about at the beginning of the video. Using these three colors to make these three secondary colors. Primary colors mixed together make secondary colors. So don't use orange, purple, and green. You're going to make your own. And here's how I want you to do it. First, we'll get the red, and we're going to go to the left side. And don't color too hard. And we'll go just a little past halfway. Don't go all the way to the bottom, because we're going to do that part yellow. And I'm going to color it in. And you want to overlap the yellow on top of the red in the middle part, like this. You might have to push kind of hard to get it to show up. But there you go. You'll make your own orange by mixing the red and the yellow together. If you want to come up here and color this part a little bit harder afterwards, you can if you want to. Alright, now let's go over to this side. And we're going to do, this time, the bottom part red. Go a little bit past halfway. This time we're going to get the blue. And we'll start at the top here. And in the middle part, you want to overlap the two colors. They will blend together, and it will turn a purplish color. Alright, it's not a perfect purple, just like that's not a perfect orange, but it's purplish and orangish enough. Again, if you want to go over the red again, you can if you want to. Try to stay inside the black lines, that's why we traced everything with the black. Now we're going to go to the middle, and we're going to use the blue again. And we'll start at the bottom here, right along the grass line. I'm going to go up to just about where the nose is. Must stop around there. I'm going to do this part first so I don't accidentally go past it. And I'll work my way down. There we go. Okay, there's the blue. And I'm going to get the yellow. Start up here at the top. I'm going to go around my eyebrows. In between. Nice and carefully. Looking at the time. I don't have a whole lot of time left, so I'm going to have to speed up a little bit. And in the middle part here, I'm going to overlap. And you will see what color it turns. A greenish color. Let me get in here. There we go. So, use the primary colors, mix them together to make a secondary color. Primary colors mixed together to make a secondary color. Primary colors mixed together to make a secondary color. And you will see, you have your orange, and your green, and your purple, by mixing primary colors together to make secondary colors. Well, the last part of the project would be coloring in the stem, the eyebrows, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, the grass, the sky, the moon. So I'm going to go ahead and start coloring some of this in. I could use blue or red, something that's not yellow inside these parts. I'm going to go ahead and use red in there because you want to create a contrast. And let me do something here too. You can leave inside the eyes white or the teeth white, or you can color them in. I can make these teeth yellow. I can make these eyes blue. Decisions. You decide. I think I'll make the stem red too. Then it comes time for the grass. Now you want to go ahead and just get regular crayons and pick the color you want to make the rest of your picture. If you want to add any bats or spiders or swirls in the sky or stars, that's really up to you. The rest of the picture you can design any way you want. Put your own little touch on it. But at least, color in your grass and color in your sky. Be real careful when you color around the moon. Your sky could be purple or it could be black or gray, whatever color you want. Be careful around the moon. Get your corners really good. I always take my time on the corners. Then you can hold the corner down with your finger and color the rest. Careful coloring around your pumpkin. Take your time on that part. You want that to look good. And along the grass line. There you go. Then all this is going to be colored in. And let me fast forward a little bit because I'm almost out of time. And voila, all finished. All right. Your moon and your sky and your grass. Red and yellow makes orange. Blue and red makes purple. And yellow and blue makes green. Your secondary colors are all across the middle. Your primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. Red, yellow, and blue at the top and the bottom. And that's it. All right. Take your time. Draw neatly. Color neatly. Have fun with this. I can't wait to see your pictures when you're all finished. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye now.